Hey, what are you doing over there? This is no fun. This is no fun. You have no unopened you have unopened parcels. You can pick them up at the post office. Why am I so fucking slow? Oh, it's raining. What are we gonna do? Seriously. Oh, the lead chest is back. It's working again. I can't believe it. It's fucking rain, dude. This weather sucks. What is this, the post office? Why is my guy so slow? Alright. Wait, that's the bank. Ow. Where's the poker room? And James, legal advisors. Title of stream. How am I gonna know? How are people gonna know I'm doing a simul if I change the title of the stream? What? How am I gonna? How are they gonna know, Asterbait? We're crawling. I haven't played Red Dead Redemption in like 2 months. I had to reinstall it, and it was like really a pain to reinstall it on my network because everybody's using a computer and there was no bandwidth. Oh fuck! They killed me, dude. Lawyer. There's a lawyer over here. Ambulance chaser. Those dudes are gonna kill. They're gonna come and kill me. I gotta get out of here. They almost killed me already. Seriously, that's not right. I've got a lawsuit on my hands. Wait, where I'm going away from everything. Like all the center is the other way. Those guys are dangerous, man, with their fucking wagon. And they're still there? I gotta turn up the volume. Hello. Hey, everybody. Have you seen Lichess? Hold F1 to view invite. No, I don't want an invite. I don't want to join your stupid crew. Mutual life insurance. I need a life insurance policy and a lawyer. Shit. I really ought to be more careful, though. You know, I mean, honestly, I was just standing in the middle of the street like an idiot, like got run over by a wagon. I mean, it's kind of my fault, too. But I was, like, deaf because I had the sound turned off. I would have heard it coming. Where am I going, man? Let's see the map. So, St. Denis. Poker room is over here. Hello. Hello. It's kind of modeled after New Orleans. Maybe I'll get hit by a trolley now. Oh, I recognize this. This is it. Alright. We're there. Hot food, bourbon. Whoa, some guy's got a flamethrower. Dude, how do you have a flamethrower? That's crazy. There's no flamethrowers in 1885 or whatever. Hello, can I have a drink, please? What's up? Hello, bartender. Talk to me. I'm talking to you. Hey. You're not even responding. He's not even responding. He's totally rude. The Bastille Saloon. It's one of my favorite places. I have $131. Any donations? That's my poker bankroll. I'll have another drink. How about a whiskey? Come on, man. Bartender. This is no fun unless you're really drinking. Here to the border. The YouTube version is just a narrow view. I know. I just closed it. I'm gonna forget YouTube. I'm not set up to do that now. I know, Acerbate. You're gonna have to watch on Twitch. I'm not at all set up for that. We saw some men with the pistols at the club last night. There's no one at the poker table, look. Alright, bring it on. Hello. Bonjour. Play poker. Alright. Public buy-in. Dude.
Rumors the Myers people are securing voters with money rather than truth. We're in an age of decline.
We're in an age of decline. No shit, right? We're in an age of decline. Donald Trump is president of the United States for the second time. Of course we're in an age of decline. 1885 or whatever this was set in. Things were way better. Way more civilized. Why does this sound so low? What's that? It's the last hand? What does he have? A queen on the river? Okay. Nice hand, bro. It is pingable? Alright, keep me informed. Sony does not avail Twitch on TV. Avail. Oh, this camera view sucks. Oh, 7-6 off, 7-8 off. That's playable. My turn? It's not my turn, is it? I don't want to raise. Can I call? It's my turn. I don't want to raise. That was weird. I think they changed something. Normally it would give you an option to check. It didn't seem to give me an option. It was like... 5 max bet. Yeah, okay. It's a very strange version of Hold'em that they play here, where there's this like max bet of $5. It's totally arbitrary. It's stupid. Where the people just randomly bet $5 with whatever. Queen 6. Ace 6. Oh no, he's dominated. Pair of deuces. That makes it interesting. I need a 7 or an 8. I would have needed a 7 or an 8. Oh, the set of deuces. Oh no. Oh no. Full house. 10s. Twos versus twos full of 10s. Sorry. Yeah, nice one, bro. He just scooped $15 with a set of deuces. Crushing the A6 and Queen 6. Nice one. Yeah, the 6 max table. If that was me playing the European Poker Tour, I would have lost to the Queen 6. Guaranteed. There's probably a 6 would hit the board. Or something. My deuces never hold up. Ah. Another monster. Guys, what about Lee Chess? Keep me posted here. I'm still willing to do a simul. This is just a little bit of fun to pass the time. Hoping that Lee Chess comes back online. Ooh, King 8. Oh, another thing that's ridiculous. Speaking of Cracker Barrel, bro, you guys, the card backs, not card backs, but the cards in, they had to like tone down because they had like ladies' boobs on the cards, and now they're like ugly guys, like George Washington. There used to be like even a year ago there was like big-breasted women on the cards, and they had to make it like George Washington's photo there. What the fuck is that, man? That's stupid. Oh no, my 5-year-old who shouldn't be playing. I don't understand. Really? From the makers of Grand Theft Auto? They can't have clothed boobs on the cards? It's sexist. It's misogynistic. Seriously, there were boob cards. But you know what? Maybe I'm just not enough of an authority. Maybe it's possible the different saloons have different cards. I didn't really think about it. Maybe the boob cards were at a different saloon, and every saloon has different cards, but I can't really believe that, because everything else is the same. You know, the same table, the same characters, the same layout. Would really the cards be different? Men's art. Oh, the cards look dirty. They look like they have like watermarks on them. Well, that's authentic. That's cool. I have suited connectors. Plays well in 4-handed. Can I get a 9-handed table? $1. That's a big raise, actually. I hope nobody goes with the $5. I'm gonna have to fold. Please don't do the $5, dude. You did that. Fuck you. You deuces guy. He did that. He put in $5 now. What am I gonna do? You think those other guys are gonna fold? This is really, it's a fold, but just for the fun of it, I'm gonna call. He's showing down King Queen. 4-9.
Good as you can be.
And 7-9. Oh no, he has 7-9 diamonds. Oh my god. I have 5-6 of diamonds. It's a disaster. Oh my god, open-ended. Yeah, oh no. Fuck. I got nothing. Fuck. 7-9 made a straight. Oh my god. I told you it was a bad call. Fucking open-ended on the flop. Rainbow flop, open-ended. But if I hit that, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, if the 6 comes, well, he still has just a draw. I have to fold, but not in this circumstance. In a live game. All right, guys, I'll be right back. You can't sit out in this game either. How's Lee Chess? I guess I should check for myself. I could check for myself, you know. We lost $5. It doesn't look good on the Lee Chess front. Things are not looking good on the Lee Chess front. All right. should do I'm only sleeping stream. What did I get? No. 7-4. Max bet again? Oh, get rid of this max bet guy. There's always one guy who does this. Then he loses his money, and then they stop for a while. You go back to playing normally. Yeah, that sucks. And I can't. And the other thing I hate that you can't see your hands. I know it's not a real poker site, but I had 4-7 clubs. Yeah, that's good. The ace-3. That's not the guy, the crazy guy, right? Or it is. Wait. No, that's the other guy. The hat guy was the one who was $5 betting before. It sucks. It's like 1/5 of your bankroll. I mean, of your stack. This guy's like, fuck that. I'm not playing with these $5 all-in guys. Now we're four-handed, so can you try not to do $5 bets every hand? I already lost $6. They just call every time. Yeah, usually that's not always the case, but it's a wild table. Yeah, you gotta wait for a big hand. Here's a playable hand. But I'm not gonna, I'm just gonna call. We don't wanna instigate these guys. The guy on my left is the one who does the $5 bets, right? Every single time. He did it again. Yeah, I'm inclined to call with Queen Jack against this guy. We're heads up. I have an above average hand. Yes! Yes! Dominated. Good call. Good call. No sevens. Jack. 9. Kicker, baby. Fuck, we split it. Wait. No, we didn't split it. I win. Yeah, of course. I have a kicker. Okay. Yeah. The 9 was nice hand, Sledgy. We're almost back to even now. Yeah, with that kind of guy who goes to $5 with any 2 cards? Jack Queen is like, it's just enough to make the call. It's funny that he had Jack 7. Of course. So we're running good. The 7 would hit me if it was like a real tournament or something. 5-3, beautiful. That's good. When the guy on your left is going to raise to $5. 50 big blinds. No, 25 big blinds, right? He's going to raise to 25 big blinds. There it is. He did it again. He automatically goes to $5. And now, the caller should be stronger. He's decent. He's got an ace. And he's over. Both cards are over the 7. So he's pretty strong here. Guy's got air, deuce. Nice. Crazy guy. What? He won? No, the ace guy won. Wait, I don't understand. What just happened there? I don't understand what just happened there. They know it's playing money. Don't tell them that it's playing money. But still, you have to use your in-game money. So it's not completely play money. You gotta go, earn some money somewhere. He already killed the table. But he's down to $13 now. So he only has 3 all-ins left. 2 hard... Oh my god. Where does it say that? I'm gonna let homie take him out with his ace high again. He might eventually run into a good hand. Oh! 6 high with 3 kicker. 8-7. That was a really, really loose call. 8-7? And he hits the 7. Oh, dude almost made it straight. Okay. Nice. It's gonna be heads up soon. This guy's down to like $8 now. What? Okay, I'm confused about which one is which now. He's the dealer. I'm the dealer. What? I'm the dealer? Or did they both? Did they both go all in? Like, how did the hat guy win that other hand where he had like something I didn't understand? There was 2 kings on the board. Maybe I had them reversed. Maybe I had them reversed. The hat guy still has $18 left. No, he has 17 left, and the other one has, okay. 6 king. Oh, only a king. No king. No kings. Nice. Pirate wins. With the pocket 10s. Very solid. Alright, so this guy's got to go. Why don't we get more players? There are no bots or anything. They're real players. I don't understand if Red Dead like uses like bot players in poker games. It doesn't seem like it. We had this discussion once before, but it seems like they're like real people. Deuces? Oh no. Deuces never loses. You know, if I go max bet. Oh, he already went max bet. I might as well call it. Whatever. I might hit a deuce. I'm not folding this guy. Oh my god, no way. He has aces. We need a deuce. Oh, no way. He had aces. I don't believe it, dude. Oh my god, that's so sick. He just went all in the last 6 hands in a row. Now he has aces. It's a bad call though. You know, I shouldn't call. But with his range, you know you're probably fine. Oh my god. Their update on Lichess. Alright. We might have to make the Simul smaller, like 20 players or something. Oh. Fuck. I can't believe he had aces now. No, I'm the 19 short stack. Yeah. I just can't fold a pair against that guy. You know you're like ahead of nothing with pocket deuces, but what's up? He didn't. Oh, he's the big blind. You think there's any chance he won't raise $5? He didn't raise. No, he did. Oh, fuck. Ace 6. Alright, I'm going to call. I don't like it, but I know I'm ahead. He'll have aces again. Queen 9. Totally random. Ah, that's good. That's good. Yes. 2 pair. Got him. Got him. Now. You gotta, yeah, oh. We can't have boobs on the cards. There's a lady in the room. They could have like Chippendale dancers on the cards. You know? It's ridiculous. Woke Red Dead Redemption poker. I like the big boobs of the cards. I can't believe it. Ah, oh, this is full. She doesn't know what she's into, what she's getting into here. Homie's in the small blind. Crazy guy. $5 all in. Oh, you don't say. It's a max bet. Anyway. She called him. 10 high, suited, with a 5 kicker. Oh no, she's dominated. She's dominated. She called with 8-5. And he's got her out kicked with a flush draw. Oh, 2 pair. She's like, oh my god, what? Oh my god, he crushed her. 10-5 suited versus 8-5 suited. He had a flush draw, 2 pair on the river. She just sat down and makes the call with 8-5 suited. She's as bad as he is. But the pirate captain is alright. I have a friend who has a beard like that. He's a Hungarian radio personality. He has the exact same beard as this guy. With like the beard, like the braided beard. Alright. See the action. I can move the camera. See? Spectators. Sound. I need to turn up the sound. Maybe I can turn up the sound. Hello? Hold on. We'll fix the sound. It's a little louder. What's up? Pocket 10s for the crazy guy? He had pocket 10s, but a queen hit the river. Oh no, she hit him with the queen deuce. Oh, now he's, oh my god. Who had the pocket 10s though? Crazy guy or the other guy? She's gonna be done soon. She's really bad. She just calls anything. She's gonna need a new denim jacket when the night is through. Alright. Next. Looks good. Oh, queen deuce, our favorite hand. No. I'm still down. I'm still down $1.60. Losing money. Yeah, homie's max bet again. The captain called. She called. I bet the captain has the best hand unless homie picked up aces again. Oh, she has jacks. Nice. Boobies never losies. Dude looks depressed. He called with an ace. But that's not bad. He's got the ace. Any ace. Jack, set of jacks. No diamonds. Oof. Wow. Full house. Jack's full of 5s. The house takes a rake too. You know, it's funny. The house just raked 70 cents. What do they do with the rake money? It like goes toward Trump's tariffs or something? The rake money? Where does the rake money go? Pay for my drinks? Damn, she's leaving after she hits and runs? She wins a big pot and leaves? Holy shit. You should at least, she just stood up and left. She's like, oh yeah, eat my full of 5s. Jack's full of 5s. The camera angle's bad. I can't see the cards. 5-8 off. That's good. Any update from Lee Chess? We can still do a 20-man simul. Crazy guy is down to $5 if he loses his hand. His queen high. The captain usually has something. Yeah, that's a good call. Solid Broadway hand. King Jack. And a queen loses for the guy too. Wow. Only a 3. He has the 3. Fuck. Oh no. Oh no. No. I don't know why I'm angry. I mean, I hope he doesn't lose so I can get his money. I haven't had a single decent hand yet. Yeah, just some medium strength hands. No good hands. I had deuces and queen, jack, and ace high. And another weak Broadway hand. I'm not gonna call if the other dude calls. It's already really shaky, and I think with his call, I don't know. There's a bigger pot, but King 10. I don't know. The guy probably has an ace or something. I mean, I don't think I'm calling here. Oh, he called with Jack 5. That's really sick. So the captain's worse than I thought. He lost patience. My King 10 is good. Oh, fuck. My King 10. I would have scooped it. I can't believe the guy called with Jack 5. What the fuck is he doing? He was relatively okay normal until that. That was his first really disgusting call. He just randomly called the guy with Jack 5. What the fuck? I guess he just like lost his patience. It sucks to have to fold King 10 there. I don't know, I had pretty good odds to call, but I figured when he calls he has an ace and I'm behind. Now this is premium. I don't want to fold this. But what should I do? I have to call now. After last hand. I gotta call now. The other guy's in. But it's even better than my last hand. Total random. And deuce 7. We need to hit 10. Yes! Yes! There was a flush draw. Ooh, he had a backdoor flush draw to the 7. Nuts. No, it's not the nuts. There's a flush, but phew, that was a close one. Good shove. He got a call with the deuce 7. You can't shove because $5 is the max bet. It's a stupid betting system. It's like a retarded form of pot limit or something. I don't know. I don't understand where they came up with the betting system. Seriously, it's really weird. It's like to stop people from losing all their money quickly, I guess. Otherwise, like all these noobs would just like go broke like instantly. That's the point. Oh, now we're solidly up. We're $7 up. Dude, what is that guy's outfit? He's got the South American sort of he's got a cool belt though. I like his belt, and his belt buckle is cool. Imagine all these noobs that they would lose all their money like in 5 minutes. So they got a $5 max bet. Back to hunting. Oh, he was dominated and hit a jack. Dude, the captain is down to 250 now. Yeah, if poker would be this easy. If poker were this easy, yeah, there's not enough fishes in the pool. Because the people like this bad, like they lose all their money pretty quickly. Nice. Not really great against this maniac who goes $5 every hand though. You know he's gonna go $5, right? It's been every single time. Dude, he didn't raise $5. That's the first time ever. And now the all-in guy went to $2. Oh, do you think he's gonna trap us? Now the other random guy went max bet. I don't want to fold this, but I'm gonna fold. At the end of the day, it's 10 high. I love these suited connectors, but objectively, I'm protecting my winnings now. 10 high. I'm behind the Jack Queen. And he's fucking with my straights. 2-3. Queen 5. I wouldn't criticize anyone for making the call. I have top pair. I just lost the Jack. Best hand wins. Ace high wins back some money with a side pot. 2-3 guy left. Sleeveless jacket guy. That's a good hand though. I mean 10-9 suited is a great hand, but it's not a good hand for like calling all ins with. So how's Lee Chess? Are we still alive? Rip Simul. Mr. Slow just sponsoring my chess bankroll. Hi Sledgy, is this from Rockstar Games? They took away the boobs too on the cards. It's woke. Woke Star Games. Unbelievable. I'm in the small blind. What's up? How's the big blind? He's up next. Okay, I might as well just fold. So, Woke Star Games. How can they have... Whatever. Yeah, we're waiting for Lee Chess to come back up. And then I'll still do like a 20-man simul. Maybe we'll make it a little bit shorter. Pocket fours. Oh, he has 5-6. Although that interferes with straights. Just enough. Nothing. Damn, the captain is busted. Gonna have to rebuy. No, he still has 240 left. Oh. He still has big money. Saving 10 cents, of course. Of course I'm folding. It's not saving 10 cents. He was going to raise to $5. Yeah, exactly. Well, yeah, I'm saving 10 cents. It's not saving 10 cents. Like, it's 100% he's going to raise. I mean, I know I'm going to lose that 10 cents. It's automatic. I mean, we try to play correctly around here. 10 cents is a lot of money. I can buy, like, a dinner for 10 cents. It's like a steak dinner, bro. Oh, he's gone? Oh, no. The whale is gone. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't fold for 20 cents there, but it's a really weak hand. No more whales. Nice flop. This is George Washington on the cards. What's that about? Can you bet stupidly? And when you caught your opponents, think you're daft? I can hate on the steak dinner on my way home. Well, that's where that guy went, probably, to replenish his supplies. So Lee Chess lost. What happened there on Lee Chess? The same dude's back in the same seat again? He likes that seat. Leave. Auto bets. My turn. No. Sleeveless jacket guy. Very rare, you know, these days to see one with one of those like sleeveless jackets. Once in a while you'd see the sleeveless denim jacket sort of look. It's kind of like it's like a vest jacket. Lichess is back? Alright. You better not be, this better not be a false alarm. It is back. How's my simul doing? Alright. We're out. Nice. Pleasure doing business with you here at the Bastille Saloon. A spa complaint. Alright, I better leave before I get beat up. That's good. I didn't know my game was downloaded. Alright, so we're back. No. Well, that was a little bit of a fun diversion. How's my my simultaneous doing? Wow, it's still up there. It's still up there. No way. Are you guys for real? Is this still up there? Are those people there, though? I mean, are these people really still here after all that time? There's no way, right? Not on your screen. Yeah, there's 4 people. Okay. No, it's updated. It's updated to 4 people now. Summon and sound. Where's Acerbate? Just the regulars. Alright, I'm going to start with, 15, 20 players. Because we're pretty late. We're starting at 8. Let's shorten the time control. I give myself a little bit less time, like... Oh no. We're temporarily back, but might have to be offline soon. Sorry. I don't have to do anything. Oh, are you serious? Are they serious? Can I even start Simul? If I wanted to? I don't have like a start Simul button, do I? I don't think I can even start it. Wait, now I have no one in the Simul. Oh, that's why. So what's your idea? Well, they were in it a minute ago. That's what I didn't understand. What do you mean, 30 minutes? I still have a black screen? Okay. So what time should I do? Now it's still on extra time. Can I change the time? Is it going to let me do that? Is that the problem? It's not going to let me do that, right? Oh, because of start time. I don't need an estimated start time. Screw that, man. The date must be set in the future. Alright. It's in the future. Ral is back. We're temporarily back, but we might have to be offline soon. That's really dumb. Alright, whatever. I'll start in like 2 minutes with whatever we've got here. Sorry, guys. It's been a shit show tonight. It does say might. Okay, let's just start. Whatever. Mini Simul. Mini Simul. Can I make that go away, please? We're starting with the Mini Simul. Am I white in every game? I didn't make it white every game, did I? No. We're playing a Mini Simul. Sorry, guys. Acerbate's not in the Mini Simul. Oh, Acerbate. Oh, no. The orange message just keeps popping up. Alright. Go away, orange message. You're annoying. So every single board that pops up is going to keep giving me the orange message. That sucks, bro. That's like torturous. Mr. Somewhat Unsound. Acerbate's not in the Simul, is he? You're going to be in trouble. G6 on move 1. That must be the new guy. Oh well. Sorry about this week's Simul. Rest in peace, Simul. It's not my fault. Guys, Acerbate didn't make the Simul, did he? We have a 7-player Simul. He would have lost in 10 moves on time anyway, so it doesn't really matter. He's watching Red Dead Redemption now. He's still watching me in Red Dead Redemption. Oh, yeah, we had this before. You want to do that again? Mm-hmm. The modern defense. I don't know, man, but the orange notification is really annoying, bro. Wow, it's so distracting. It's like all I can see. I just can't get it out of my mind. Go away, orange. Orange man. Orange, you glad you don't live in Florida? Knight A6, Caro Khan, expert. Weird move. Aren't you glad? No, I'm sorry Asteroid didn't make it. So the knight, this must be like the new guy. GF Caro with Queen E2 and Knight A6. Still makes you want to play G3, doesn't it? Is there some problem with G3? I mean, maybe if I move my screen, I can make the orange thing disappear. But that's going to look bad on the stream. Now the stream isn't straight. I need to fix my window. Wait. View video capture device? I think, why is video capture device look missized? Is that because of Red Dead? Now the board. New window. Can I move it? Hello? Why can't I move my board? Dude, why is it doing that? What? It won't let me move the window. New window. Hello? It should move it and it's not. That's so weird. My board is all fucked up now. Overlay? Yeah, that doesn't help. I need to move the window. Oh, it's the other window. Okay. Okay. There. I can't see that orange thing, man. It'll drive me crazy. Orange, man. I could make the board a tiny bit bigger, right? With that orange man getting on the screen. That's better. It's seriously distracting. I can't look at the board without getting distracted by that orange banner at the bottom. Can't play this like a Hubner with a knight on e2. So, really not a lot of alternatives. You can maybe play like b6. It doesn't look right, but it's possible. b6, a3, bishop a5. What's the point of that? Does anyone want to take responsibility for being this person? This is disturbing. Wow. Well, alright, you can sack the exchange if you want to. They're playing bullet chess. I played the EF Caracan. It's actually a GF Caracan, but it was, yeah, move order. I don't want to play b3 here. No, Arsenal, I did. I closed it 10 times, but it just comes back every time you close it. Don't worry, you didn't miss much. I'm sure the Simul will crash shortly. He just happened to win 37 games in a row. It's the usual. It's usual. Very typical. He's just lucky that no one reported him among his 37 victims. Most people are too dumb to realize their opponent is cheating. I can't believe someone's actually talking about that. That was an hour ago. And why are you talking about that now? That's kind of weird. San Sara. Are you that guy or something? Like, why would you bring that up like an hour later? That's so weird. That's really sus that you would bring that up now. That was like an hour and 15 minutes ago. Suspicious. It's like when you smell the fart. I gotta remember now. I think this is a bullet player. Unfortunately. Your first chat in my channel is like about the 2800 guy. The odds are you're the 2800 guy. Extremely strange, bruh. Account created 1 hour ago. Following since 1 hour ago. Bye, Mr. 2800. Dude, he's talking about the guy in the last Simul who was 2800. He created an account. He was afraid I would like turn him in or something, so he created an account an hour ago. That account that just messaged on the stream was literally just created an hour ago. It's that guy. It's the 2800 guy. He's like, oh no, I think the guy looks... We would never guess it was him, right? He's like, that guy looks legit. Yeah, I think he just climbed the ratings ladder. Like, why are you bringing this up, dude? It's like Trump talking about the Epstein files. Ridiculous. Guilty much? No one even knows what he's talking about at this point. Extremely suspicious. We might need to play Knight H4. Would I be wrong to suggest that it's possible that Arsenal played like this before? I have a very strange sort of... Arsenal fan, I would have no idea. It's beyond my imagination. This looks like Arsenal fan. C5. Oh, I can play E5 now. Don't know what that means. Breaking out. B6. What's wrong with B6? Nothing. It's the natural move to play. B6, Queen A4, Bishop D7. All right, I'm not gonna play E5. I'm not gonna play. Someone on sound, you're supposed to play Queen D3. Because I remember you playing this variation before. And how many people could there be? There's only 7 people in the Simul. I know you've been playing D4 lately. Could you become GM skill level with only studying chess books? I don't know what that means. You mean without playing chess, just studying books? I don't think that. No, but I mean he means. I think he's saying like without playing, you know. The implication is that he's trying to say like without playing, just studying. We don't need computers, but you do need to play. Yeah. Super genius. It's like, yeah, like a human AI who could just like read a bunch of books and then be a grandmaster. Why don't I play D4? Asterbate, did he just leave us? Seriously? Just download Kung Fu the movie. Chris Carradine. Or was David Carradine? I don't know anymore. Where's Asterbate? Is he not here? He's like gone? I need to wait on this. Oh, he's back. Oh, no. No more questions. King's Indian Defense has reached his question limit for today. You can answer questions, but no asking. Arsenal fans, like, could you play Bishop G5 in the last position? I don't think that's a good idea. Yeah, this player is playing kind of bullet-like with black, fast and furious. I'm going to need to be careful here. While F4 is very tempting, black's pieces are quite active. I'd love to play F4. But it looks like I'm the one who's going to get, like, in trouble if I do that. I had a game like this years and years and years ago. I won a really good game against a friend of mine. I think I eventually took on C5 at some point. If I don't take on C5, then black has this annoying sort of C4 they can do. I don't know. We shall see. I had almost the same game the other day as this. Speaking of annoying C4. You feel like I'm missing something fatal. What? You don't understand what I'm doing. Oh no. Well, that's not... Trust your instincts, I would say. I must be doing... You don't understand what I'm doing. Then it must not be the same game as what I thought. If you don't understand what I'm doing, I probably don't understand what I'm doing. And I would say trust your instincts. Sorry, I thought we were in, like, normal, normal closed Sicilian, main line there. I might have been mistaken. I must have been mistaken. My bad. Yeah, this guy's playing bullet. Should I just resign? This is the new guy? No, it's Bozo64. Please don't play bullet in a classical simul. I had to recreate the simul, so maybe he doesn't understand the rules here. But what's the point in playing a classical game where you don't use any time for all your moves? I was afraid this was a 2800 guy, but he's gone. He's busy creating new Twitch accounts. I'm gonna take this. You don't understand what I'm doing. I mean, no one's ever played that move against me. Sorry, I you know, my limited knowledge of this variation. You're supposed to play Queen D3. That's the main move. I wasn't familiar with this. You act like I've played this before or something. I played one other game against you, but other than that, I have no experience at all. Stripping the defender. The removal of defense. That's kind of... Stripping the defender, they took that out with the boobs on the cards in Red Dead Redemption. It's too risque. We call it removal of defense. It's too... Yeah, no, it's too risque. We can't have that stripping the defender stuff. Maybe, so maybe Arsenal's playing the white side of the Benko. Here I was thinking he was playing I want to just resign against this bullet guy. The shelf. No sense resigning just yet. Bishop to d2. What is happening here? Where's Mr. Slow? Wasn't he in the simul? Was Thomas in the simul? Thomas's English muffins. Oh my god, I lost the pawn. Oh my god. Yeah, I didn't think anybody would go up to light square bishop. It's so greedy. So incredibly greedy. Yeah, I'm not used to the new Summon on Sound. I'm used to the old Summon on Sound, who used to be like an unsound attacking player. Now he just goes around like trying to win pawns. I would think that black would have pretty good compensation here. You have such drastic weaknesses on the light squares. But, to each his own. Take, c5. If I don't trade queens, your queen is extremely strong in the center of the board. I could see this being like Tomas or something. Queen b8. It can always be worse. Well said. Yeah. That's fine. Obviously, I intended to go back. I was wondering if that knight can ever take on c6 and get trapped. He should castle. But if castle's queenside, probably we'll see bishop e3. Obscular bishops is welcome too. If c5, my pawn will get weak, it blocks my bishop. Bishop c5. Bishop c5, knight takes c6. He can take a second pawn. He's so greedy he'd probably do that. No, there's a problem with that. Nice. So knight c6 doesn't work. Yeah, so you know what he'll do. Okay, I can attack it a second time. Bishop c5. Then bishop e3, castles queenside, knight takes c6. Bishop b4, bishop d2. What if I take? That's what he wants. I don't want to trade off my bishop pair. Bishop b4, maybe. That's a weird square, huh? a6. There's got to be Arsenal fan playing white here. Bishop e2, knight e2. A knight on a6. It's a bishop, rather. But anyway, the point is that it's good. So, what's your problem? You guys are playing fast. I'm not used to this few players. So, oof. Now where do I go? Hard to like black's position here. What's the latest? Queen g4. You materialistic. Everybody's materialistic to a degree, but yeah. Black's playing bullet. Nice bullet game, dude. Thanks for playing. Now, the knight might head for different pastures, as they say, greener ones. Bishop e2. Do I want to give up my bad bishop for a knight that could potentially go to f4, g3? Force him. No, you can take with a rook too now. What about Kamsky? What happened to Kamsky? Didn't see that. I'm gonna go put this away. You got the time zone wrong. I thought he was in Russia. I don't want to give up my light square bishop for a knight. I should have traded bishops when I could. Is this Mr. Slow, really? I still think it's Arsenal fan. Three attackers on f4. But I can win a pawn with e5. Speaking of materialism. Am I being materialistic? Yes. h5. Okay, this is not one of the regulars. h5 there? Is that a defensive move? H5. Dude, I wasn't even trying to play G4. This has a kind of Mr. Thomas Streinson feel, doesn't it? This is the kind of position I could easily go wrong because I overestimate my position. Knight A6, Knight C7. I mean, Bishop A3 is always a possibility. I don't really know what to do. It's so blocked, but he's castled kingside. Should be able to kill him on the king side. I don't know. That's weird. Tomas, is that you? I don't know what to do. Now I have no light square bishop. Rip light square bishop. We're expecting queen d3. This is more of a Mr. Slow feel. Ars was like kind of, he was offended when I said this was him. That might have been a sincere reaction. Not offended, but surprised. I mean, the piece coordination has a Mr. Slow sort of feel. It could be either of them. But I feel like I messed it up. I should have exchanged bishops right away on d3. Now I traded for the knight, which probably isn't as good. I don't really have a clear plan. Balrog. No way to put pressure on my opponent's position. It's very annoying. Knight a5. Knight c4. I'm going to have to play g6 at some point anyway. I have no way to attack d4. Knight e8, queen g3. Knight e8, queen g3. Okay. Exactly. Rook e1 check. The second pawn means what? Nothing. I think I should take and then castle. Give him the second pawn if he wants it. I don't really care. Take, castle, help yourself to c6. I play rook e8. Wow, I literally hallucinated I was winning the c5 pawn, and I forgot he could go backward. Okay. Maybe not the best move by me there. Do you have some sort of trick? I don't know. Whatever. Arsenal. This is Arsenal. I was right. You know what the giveaway is? How fast he played queen d3. Mr. Slow would never play queen d3 that quickly. An almost acerbate like move. Sensei. It reminds me of karate. My terrible experience at karate when I was a kid. We had to call the coach sensei. Told you how I got beat up at the karate meet by some better prepared children. Sensei. Purple belt. Purple belt sensei. So f4, queen d7. Yeah, I mean, I'm playing into it. Kinda. I don't care. Where is Tomas? Shouldn't rush here. I played e5 too early. That was dumb. Sensei Ricardo. So if I play f3, my knight is going to have to take a detour. What other options do I have realistically? Blake in real trouble here. So I'm not sure where Mr. Slow is. Are you threatening me? Should I trade pieces? Damn, dude. Sorry guys, messed up Simul with weird time control today. Just 7 players. But we don't know if Lichess is going to stay up or go down or what's going to happen, so we decided to go with a shorter time control just in case. Alright, now it's like playing the Alia King. How do I get that pawn? Aspie, thanks for staying with us, you guys. Thanks for staying with us. I have knight d3. Mr. Slow? Knight f2. That doesn't work. It would be unlike Mr. Slow to mess up an opening like this. Maybe he had too much Red Dead Redemption or something. Couldn't concentrate. Still, I don't know, the white is like lost. You saw that. This feels like Tomas. Queen e4. But if that's Mr. Slow and this is Tomas, who's this? Then What happens if I play bishop h3? King f2, rook h1. Bishop h3, f4. Regrouping. We are regrouping. You found that. Everything's protected. Miraculously. Unbelievable. Oh, there he is. Mr. Material. Well, I was just going to go here. Takes. Am I going to have to take that bishop on e3? Fix your pawn structure? Raising its game to another level. You can't move still. Annoying knight on a5. Oh, I can put more pressure with queen h4. But actually, you can take with a piece now, although I don't know why you would want to. Thuddy, so he likes to get in trouble in the opening, if possible. He's become a very, very good defender as a result of not studying opening theory. That's my take. He's extremely resilient because he's used to getting bad positions all the time because of refusal to study openings. Yeah. It's making you tougher. So here's material. He's zoning in on the material again. Nicest thing I ever said. Because you're terrible in the openings. No. You don't play the openings. It's a matter of principle. Bishop d7. It's a weird position. I just want a pawn back. Would you mind giving me a pawn back? Whoa. Well, how does that work? That doesn't work. You remember this bishop? I thought you guys forgot about it. Damn. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna fly. Do you guys think that's gonna fly? Does that look like it flies? I don't think that flies for black. The only question is if I want to take or play bishop f4. Maybe bishop f4 is better. It doesn't help him develop his pieces. The resilience. I don't know. The knight on b5 is really a pain. What am I going to do about it, right? The immovable object. Well, surely Arsenal wouldn't play something as stupid as g4. There's like no tactics for black. I can try to play e5. It's opening a huge can of worms. But he's settling in there nicely. Knight a5, I thought so. Thought you would play that. Amazing. Knight d5. Why don't I attack the c-pawn? The other c-pawn. He has the defense for that. Ooh, an organized attack would be good. That knight on a5 looks extremely out of play. This has got to be Tomas. Queen b8 was a dead giveaway. He did that queen a8 last time, where he got his queen out of play. He likes to put his queen in like weird positions. He has no blockade of the e6 square. Rook f3 would be a good move, huh? Speaking of pieces that are not well placed, my knight's on the side of the board there. Pieces on the side of the board. Here I have knight takes d7. Black's king is naked. The emperor has new clothes. Oh my god, Arsenal, you're doing that. Voluntarily. With time. Wow. I did not expect that to happen. That's a chess player. I started playing chess. I'm like Susan Polgar. I play chess for the money. Oh, wait. Bishop d4. I had a move. You guys are gonna let me win all the games today, right? Now we have new possibilities. Where are you going over there? Knight h4. It has a feel of kind of not having a plan. Black's king is really not good. What happened now? My queen's attacked. I can't believe this could be Mr. Slow. But anything's possible. But now he's got both rooks hanging. Jeez. I may have overestimated my chances here. Let's see. Take. Doesn't quite work. So. What if I take and play bishop h3? Dangerous. Bishop h3, you can always take. Whoa, what is that? What is that? Bro, what are you doing? What? What is that? The grass is always greener on the other side. How's your grass today, man? Cutting some grass? Grass, man. If I take and play bishop e6, he's always ending up with an extra pawn. At least my rook is active in this variation. Ooh, this looks very bad for him. Okay. If black is allowed to play this is a disaster for black. I have queen h6. Queen h6, rook h7. It's not good. Queen h6, rook f6. Rook g5, check. Oof. Now what? See, my knight can go to either place. So I wanted to keep my options open. I don't want to be like Nimzovich and automatically blockade. What did you play? Bishop d3. Just defending your knight. Very nice. Okay. And now the d4 pawn, you go to c4. And that'll always be good. Isn't that convenient? That's always good. So I will need to see your license. When a blockade, can blockade till the cows come home, but the dude's just holding that strong point. Unbelievable. He's such a defensive genius. It's ridiculous. I can't penetrate on the file. Nothing I can do. It's unbelievable. Knight f5, bishop c4, knight d6, trade. I'm hitting a3. You know, black has some kind of... No, it's just... His king should be open, but it's not easy to get over there. Structurally, I'm better. Very hard to do anything, though. I can't use the C file. The tactics never work against this guy. He's like immune to everything. I have to take the exchange. I hate that. I don't want the exchange. I can't believe this is Mr. Slow. The Orange King. Here's to the Orange King. Can't believe this is Mr. Slow. It's so unlike him. If I take the exchange, though, my king will be... If I don't take the exchange, he plays bishop c3. Take the exchange. Play f4. Play f6 rather. Alright. I'm not afraid. Do I have a threat? Rook d8. Knight b5 is a neat idea. What is the idea? I don't remember. Knight b5, bishop d7. Knight b5, a6, knight a7. That looks safe. Wow. This is creepy. Mr. Super Bishop. What do you do? King h8. So what are my knights, knight and bishop doing over there on the other side? Exactly. What are they doing over there? g3, knight g6. What have you done for me lately? Bishop c1. Knight b2, knight c4. We could redeploy. So now I go to e5. Knight e5, knight d7. f6. f6, bishop h3. Is knight d7 going to help me there? Okay, now knight g6 looks really bad. How is it not mate? I guess you're threatening rook f6. So I play rook g5. Yeah. a4, that's an unpleasant surprise. That's the way you're going to be about it. I'm not going to give you my pawn either. What did you play? Knight g6. Voluntarily. All right. Now f6. That was the plan. My old friend Yevgeny Romanov would accuse Arsenal fan of playing for a draw. You're playing for a draw in this position. I knew you were playing for a draw the whole time. It's obvious. You played for a fucking draw from the beginning. Very, very much so. It's very obvious. I never had anything on this file. Stupid C file. Useless. So now what do I do? If I go to a7, my knight gets trapped. Wait. No, it's not trapped. No, it is. Yes, it is. No, it's not. Yes, it is. No, it's not. Yes, it is. It is trapped. Knight a7, bishop d7. B takes c. Trap-a-rama. What if I sack a piece? Too much. Knight c7. And it's also trapped. But a different way, by the bishop. So who is this character? You don't tell me this is Mr. Slow. Oh, fuck. Judging by the time use, I was thinking the other game was Mr. Slow, but now I'm starting to wonder. Down to 1 minute and 3 seconds. This is probably Mr. Slow. Oh, and the theoretical nature. Yeah, I mean, it's one of those generic Catalan type positions. I mean, not really theoretical per se, but logical play by both sides. But the time use and the tactical precision has to be Mr. Slow. I screwed myself here. Oh, I have a move though, Bishop A3. I don't know how good it is. It might be better than nothing. Bishop A3. Bishop A3, knight A3. He can just play rook E8 too, but then I have tactics. So bishop A3, take B5. Maybe I can try to like blockade or something. I don't love it. The alternatives don't look great. I wasted a lot of time. Okay, now knight G6. That can't be good for black. You can't be playing two games. Obviously, Mr. Slow can only be playing one game. Could be either one. Where's my kingside attack? Knight B7. I wonder where he's going. You don't say. Knight F6. Trap his rook on E7. Knight F6. I love it. I love it. I love Knight F6. Knight F6 with the idea of Knight D5. Hasta la vista, Rookman. I got this back rank problem, so I don't know. He's starting Knight C5. I'm not really sure what that does, actually. I could play any number of moves here. I guess he threatens to win a back rank pawn. Knight A6, Rook A6 back rank. So H5. H5, for example. You can never go wrong avoiding back rank mate, but H5, Knight C5, Bishop D5. My bishop's not defended. Everything else is. Draw. You played for a draw the whole time. Alright, draw. Go play Kamsky. You got your draw. You know you only ever wanted a draw. Here, my bishop on A3, keeping him tied down to C5. Good game, Arsenal. That's what I was afraid of. Black will try to trade queens. Yeah, this is scary. So I can try to blockade the queen side with a desperate B4. I mean, he is tied down a little. But maybe I don't have to panic. Take, D takes. It's very bad for me. What's the deal? H3 from Karpov. Karpov isn't giving me an exchange for nothing. Probably. Alright, I have to admit I don't understand what he's doing here exactly. There's some sort of tactic. I guess there's some kind of tactic. You can always play bishop a2. What's the big deal? I mean, bishop d5 looks nice, but you got knight d7 with some sort of threat. I might get forked. Well, either way, I could go back to f5. I mean, it's not a bad square. Dominates your knight. I have 2 rooks. Queen a6. Tomas has a little bit of Arsenal fan. Style. Here I don't really want to play e3 unless I have to. But the time play looks like Mr. Slow. Brute force. What's brute force? Don't know what you're talking about, Willis. We don't know what you're talking about. Sorry. It's definitely pretty. Knight h6 is interesting. f6. Knight e6 takes. Rook a2 also possible. Rook a2, check, takes, king h7. It's the perfect play we've come to expect from you. My knight is going to get attacked by a pawn at some moment, so originally I wanted to play knight f6 and I probably should have. I could still play it. A hell of a bishop you got there, Saji. You stopped me from playing queen d3. Who is this character? A lot of good defenders. Whoa, in there. F3 on board now. You can't both be Mr. Slow. How many Mr. Slows are there around here anyway? 44 seconds. Mr. Slow's playing two boards again. Like our old team captain. Captain Merle. Good old Captain Merle. Wow, A5. Bro. That's not happening. Queen exchange also not happening. Watch out for that queen h4, knight h4 fork. I tried to like walk into that 100 times already. Unbelievable. I'm gonna get forked by g6 or something. Are you kidding me? You're threatening knight h4 and queen d5. Wow. Bishop g5. Doesn't help me. The fuck? I mean, well, part of me wants to take it. It's like he's hoping I take it. You got knight d6. All rookie games are draws. I don't know. I'm not sure. But you're definitely getting on the grass growing side of the game. Mr. Somewhat boring. Never thought we'd be saying that. A dry martini for my friend, please. Who is this, though? How can Mr. Slow be playing two boards at the same time? I could play E5. He wouldn't screw up the Benko this bad, though. It has to be the other board. I don't know. Seems like it was messed up for white. Of course, he's not really not as good at d4 as he is at e4. Maybe not expecting the Benko. I don't know. What do I do? I want to play h6 and g5. What's my problem? Nothing. This is Tomas for sure. The Arsenal School of Defense. He's blockaded e6 like my game with oh, you're the other one. Okay. The e6 blockade. That Indian kid. back in like 2020. Or 2021. Mendoka. Arsenal fan, why don't you arrange some matches with Kramnik or something? I mean, why settle for like Kamsky? Why don't you just go directly to Kramnik? Tell him you have a tribute account called Krapnik, and you'd like to arrange a match, and you'd like to stream it. Seriously, why settle for just Kramnik? I mean Kamsky. All right. Can I get the A file, please, for 500? G5. Watch the light squares. What happened? Rook B7. That's a kind of weird move. Rook B7. He wants to double on the 7th. Well, I'm gonna need a defender for that. I don't know though. Rook C5 looks kind of okay. Sort of holding pattern. Okay, now we can compete for the A file. Gotta watch 94 though. This was really sketchy. Your repertoire is very flexible. Nimzo Benoni. Yeah, Benko is a surprise. I can't lose my F7. So I've got a very active rook on F8, which is great. But we can lose a pawn and still live. A lot of rooking games. Are you threatening me? No? We're not happy about rook F8, but you gotta do what you gotta do. So who is this? Pawn takes pawn. Queen takes. Now my queen is attacked very subtly. How about queen C8? Queen A7, trying to trade queens, never works because if I go C4, he has bishop D4. I never have a queen exchange. Queen problem. The people under the stairs. Maybe I can undermine his center. Stop trying to trade queens. Damn, bro. Thomas is gonna get his knight trapped. Where's your knight going? So what happened? Where? Okay, do I play A5 now? Or is that a bad idea? It's a bad idea, right? I have to play rook A5. F4. Whoa. Well, now hold on a second here. I don't have to do anything, but you're gonna play like knight F5? Damn. I don't know, that's complicated. Bishop takes? What are you doing? Bishop takes, pawn takes? Alright, anyway, I don't know. Is your knight trapped? No. You have G6. Alright. So Thomas is hanging on. Queen h5. Arsenal fan disease. How's my king doing on h1? A lot of good stuff can happen there. I might as well just get it back. Wow. If I don't take the pawn, what do I do? It's a good question. Damn, bishop c4. Cemento. Presto cemento. So if I play e5, takes, bishop takes. It looks pretty good, actually. The what happened now? I have to take this. Technical endgame. He has a perfect pawn structure. How dare you attack my strong point? G3, knight G6. Good does it do? I can play bishop F4 if I really want to. Is that a good move though? What's the point? Takes. If I just take, I mean, I can play G3. I mean, I'm being a little too reluctant to make even the slightest weakness around my king side. It's a bit much. All right. It'd be funny if someone had said lost to like H3 back rank mate. I'm just happy to be alive against the likes of someone unsound. Well, that was not what I was expecting. H3. It's actually an interesting move. But I doubt it's good. I mean, H3, King F1. Come on. I should just take. Now do I play E4? What was that? Dude, oh my god, the sounds are so loud. Taro-kun just followed and I had my sound up max. Alright. Sorry guys, we had a short simul today due to Lichess being down. Rook E1. And the technical endgame of the year goes to torture begins. Wait, what happened? King d7. Well, I'll take the other file. Yeah, but this endgame has some play. I mean, this looks... Uh-huh. Black's... It seems like Black's in trouble now. Just lost that pawn. I don't know where Mr. Slow is. That's a cool concept, though. Go to the end of the game without revealing who's who. We've never done that. We can do that with 7 players, though, for fun. I think I know where someone on sound is. Where is Waldo? Huh? F5? No. My. What I trying to say is, I don't know. You know, E5, knight F5 check. King E4 might actually be good for me. I need a place for putting my king. Of course, D5 is logical. Just play D5, right? Takes, go back. All right. The endgame cometh. I have a passed pawn. The quality passed pawn. GG. Okay. What did you do? Rook there. Straight to the mom. Exactly. Shit. Maybe this isn't so easy. So much easier playing just 7 games rather than 25. I have to say. It's like a low stress simul. Someone says I was trying to send money via Streamlabs, but I get an error from PayPal. Oh no. That's a bad sign. Getting a lot of those lately. Alright. Knight takes check. Speaking of check, Another check. Oh no. King h6, rook f5. Okay. So probably we don't want to do that. Yeah, but what's the problem with king h6, rook f5? Nothing. You're not threatening anything. He did it anyway. Rook b1. No, why would I do that? A stupid idea. Well, I don't really... Why play rook b1? I should just hang out. Oh, I see. Okay. Holy check, Batman. That's an unpleasant surprise. Ay, ay. "35 minutes. Till what? Till each just crashes again? I think their 57 minutes are up. We put all inclusive. Alling. You put alling. Alright. Now there's a kind of threat. Just alling. This is two connected past pawns. Oh, you didn't tell me. Shit. Alright. Mr. Slow, maybe. I don't know which one is you. I need to act fast, though. Take, rook g5. Take, rook g5, rook a3, rook c5, check. King b6. All sorts of shit happening here. Wait. Yeah, I don't know. Now I have to move my king. Deep thoughts, right? And now I have to move my bishop. Just so he doesn't get in. But either way, there might be some technical problems. We'll see. Bishop there. Right. Oh shit, so here? Is that a mistake, maybe? I don't know who's who. One of them is Mr. Slow, one of them is not. Check, 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 check. Yeah, well, you know what? You're not going anywhere, Wendy. Wait, what's wrong with check? Check, king f4, check, king f3. Check, rook f3. Well, yeah. Whatever. It's a draw. But it's fun to play it out. And you should play it out. Because there's chances that people will mess this up, you know, on my side. This isn't the kind of situation where I'd be like, oh, you should never play it out. It's a draw, you know. No. King d3. If it's king d3, it's for me. Yes. Oh, you did that. You did that. I have no idea what's happening now. Rook takes. I could have... Ooh, I can play knight takes b5. Knight takes b5, rook takes c4. I have 4 pawns against a knight and 3. It's kind of fun. That looks fun. Or knight d5 check, king... Knight d5 check, king b7. But why am I not winning here? Knight d5 check, king b7, check. Well, he has a plethora of checks. Check and take. Could be dangerous. Safer to take the other way. There's also weird moves like knight b5. No, knight b5 hits his rook too, so he doesn't have that many options. Take, 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 knight d6, rook d4. Knight d5, check. Where do you go? King b7? I do have these pawns, though. I should just go with the pawns, you know? Screw this, man. I should be winning. Oh, no. King up. King up. King up has been called. Could play h4. So that does any good. a4. You can never go wrong with a4. But the point was to play king c4, right? Oh, whatever. Okay. You go there. I can still do check and take. You gotta check, 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 check. f5, e5. e5. And e5 looks pretty strong. I have 2 connected pass pawns. How about you? Thanks for the games, I am. I don't know how many games we have left. You refer to me as sir in the future. No. King g5. Alright. What'd you play? You moved your king? It doesn't do anything, right? So you stay there, I stay there. No f5. It might even work. Dangerous. I think f5 actually worked, right? I'm an idiot. Okay, whatever. Sire. If you put all your pawns on the same color as your bishop, you can protect them. That's my friend Frank used to believe when we were kids. It's easier to protect them with a bad bishop. Here. And I'm threatening nothing. I am threatening something. Okay. You are not. Mr. Slow Time. Modified Simul, thanks guys for playing. We had a small audience today because things went down and we had to play Red Dead Redemption Poker. $7 up in Red Dead Redemption Poker. Thank you guys. In addition to all the donations we got today, or didn't get, because PayPal is down. Okay. So F5. Check, king. Yeah, I should have played F5. No, there's that second check on G6. The second check is a doozy, as they say. Yeah, that's the trap. F5 check. King H7. Or even G5. F5 is a trap. It's just a trap. Wait, are you threatening me? You're threatening me. Oh no. I might have to take active defensive measures. King back, check, king up, rook F7. I don't like having to do that, you know, it's stupid. I can't believe I can't play F5. I imagine in this type of endgame there's more than one way to defend. But you always want to try to find the active defense. If I could play F5, he checks, and then he has another check on G6. F5 check, king up, check, king H4. Takes, I'm cut off. It's kind of awkward. That's a little dangerous, but it's probably a draw. Maybe not. I don't really want to do that. Should be an easy draw, this position. Why am I saying king H7? Why not king G7? King G7. Check, king G8. King F7. Rook C6, king F4. What am I missing here? Should be so easy to draw this. Wait. King H7. No, king G7, rook check. King G8, H6. I don't think that should be a problem. Let's say this again. King G7, check, king G8, H6. Then like rook. No, king f7. King g7, rook check. King g8. That seems stupid to have my king on g8. Is there ever any stalemates in this position? Hardly any. With my king on h6, rook on f7, king takes f6. There are almost no stalemates. I don't see any. Just rook g6 check, if I could get it. I don't know. What am I missing here? Ah, I am missing a move. I could play rook down and check him from behind. Rook c1. King e4. It seems like it improves his king, though, you know? I'm letting him improve his king here. Oh no, is Lichess doing it again? Uh-oh. That's not a good sign. Come on. Was that our 57 minutes? Yeah. Oh man. It's crashed again. But they said they might have to go down again, right? All right, let's do a timeout. I'll be right back. Are you guys kidding me? Like right before the end game? Problem loading page. Oh, we're back. We're not back? We're not back. Oh. I thought we were back. Shit. On my other computer, it was like opening up. Damn, that sucks. Well, I can analyze our endgame in the meantime. Look at that. Black to move. If I go down, because normally I want my rook to be positioned like that. This king can get up to e4. Check. King f5. Check. King e6. So he's ended up like improving his king position. I don't think that's good for me. I don't want to let his king up. So if I just wait. He's threatening rook g8 and rook c6 check. So I think I should go back and uncheck. I play king g8. It looks like his only winning attempt is to play h6. But it would make his pawns, you know, make his h pawn pretty far advanced, so. I should be able to go after it. Rook down. Check. King h8. Am I up? The game's working? Okay. Well, I didn't realize I'm sitting here like not realizing we're still on. I mean, we're actually playing. All right. Mate. No mate. I have check in e6. It's pretty interesting. But there's also check and take. And take and take. The old check, 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 take. c4. Yeah, this looks... I can probably improve my position here. But do I? I mean... yeah, bishop a7. Bishop a7, king e5 check, bishop a7, bishop f4. I might even have b4. I'm not sure about that. It looks pretty good though. Why is this so difficult? I can even play c3. Why would I want to undouble his pawns? e6, rook e3. Oh man. E6 rook E3 doesn't work for him. E6 C3 E7. If I go to H6, rook F7, and then I end up passive with rook C6, king F4. So I have to go back. And H6 is his only attempt to make progress. Poobah. But actually, one solution might be check, king H8, rook G6. Yeah. And then rook C6. You're gonna lose on time? Oh no. Dude, who's not here? Now that's not fun. Are you threatening me? E5. Should be an easy win. Famous last words. Okay. How about stalemates here in this position? Well, not as long as I have a pawn on the board. But now you're threatening king H4, king H5, king G6. Oh, so I have rook down. Check. King H8. Yeah, I don't think so. The H6 pawn is going too. Bishop E5, king E7, bishop G7, king F7, bishop takes. Good connection tonight. They disconnected, it was clear draw. But technically, you lost. Just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. All in good fun here. Check. No. So rook F1. And we're curious how white makes progress after rook F1. Oh, H7. Oh my god. That's not going to make progress. An interesting definition of progress. I must protect the pawn at all costs. Zen mode. Is this our last game? I know this is someone on sound, but I didn't know it was our last game. Mr. Slow will never know where he was. Maybe you can sack your rook for 2 connective half pawns. I'm really hoping for stalemate. I just can't do it with a stupid pawn on the board. Uh-oh, sneaky move now. Rook down G5. But let's just say rook down, G5 check, King G4. It's a draw. Rook down, G5 check, King G2. And then I play rook H5. Rook down, King G2, rook F4, rook down, G5 check, King G2, rook H5. He has G takes, F. Rook takes H6. Rook F8 check, King H7. King G3. Should be a draw. Doesn't seem like that should be an easier way to draw this. Oh, I can play King G8. Pretty obviously. Then he has H7 check though. Doesn't do anything. Wait. King G8, H7 check, H7 check, King H8, King H4. Then I have a sneaky move. So King G8 is probably good. It's not absolutely necessary. H7 check doesn't help him because of King H8. King H4. F5. King G8, Rook G7 check, King H8, King H4, obviously F5. Yeah, it's hard to imagine. Nefedov, you missed the simul. Where were you? You're late every time. You're outplayed by Sludgy in your game. Despite technically, tenaciously defending. Pawn weaknesses. And these guys know tenacious defense. Tomas, Nefedov, and Arsenal fan. The 3 T's. They're right up there with Pavarotti, Carrera, and Domingo. Tenacious 1, Tenacious 2, and Tenacious 3. Carreras. Check. Stalemate. Claiming stalemate. You have King H5? Oh no, H4. King H4, F5. King H5. Draw. Rook G6. Rook G6 is good. Jack Black. Jack Black is tearing into Trump now. He's like, I've had a business since I was 21, and I know a 3-card Monte dealer when I see one. A little bit of a cooler person than Donald Trump. It's actually really sad. It's really sad. I follow. Oh, you were talking about Jack Black. I thought you were talking about Jack White. I got them confused. Sorry. Jack Black, Jack White. They're different people. My bad. I was thinking about Jack White. Yeah. Oh, Jack Black. Like from School of Rock. Yeah, of course. We're getting people confused now. Jack Black, Jack White, Mr. T. Alright. It's easy to confuse Jack Black and Jack White. One's fatter than the other. They both like rock. Yeah, I think I just play Rook F1 here. I don't think he's making progress yet. That guy who's the White House speaker, he looks like Jabba the Hutt. What's up with that, bro? He literally looks like Jabba the Hutt, like an Asian Jabba the Hutt. I mean, come on, dude. And you're like trolling people. Alright, draw. So what's up? Simul. Let's see the Simul. Who was here? 7-player Simul. 5 wins, 2 draws. Arsenal fan draw. And someone on sound draw. That's right. Unbeaten Simul. Another record. 2 in 1 month. So, practicing always. We were black. Played a good game here. This is the Benko. Yeah, you messed up the Benko. I thought this could be something weird. Maybe Mr. Slow tried something different. Ed. 1977. Ed's still with us. Probably. E4. Not a good move here. No, I'm too quick to get into D3. So this has happened in 2 games, although White didn't win. Black didn't win, rather. Rook FB8 was played by Ed. 1977, Ed was playing the Benko. That's pretty forward. Alright, but I played like Iturazaga when he was 2200. Still not bad. And Spiritonov. But anyway, this looks good. But I thought maybe this exchange sack offered you some chances. It's not that simple. I thought you would go with F4. Looks like Knight F4 is even best. So you did have some chances here. You did have some compensation. And this wasn't so easy. Here we go. So the computer says it's almost okay for White. It's not so easy for me to get in C4. I don't have any breaks, just the E6 break. So I eventually was able to get in E6. And that's obviously what I'm playing for when I go here. You had a chance to play E5. Yeah, I saw it, but I thought my queen would be okay. You know, defending laterally. But apparently this is your best shot. Takes, 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 takes. Yeah, I mean, I didn't think you had anything like this. So apparently you have queen takes h6. That's not that clear. But apparently you have a very good move, knight d3. There's some compensation. You're even slightly better after that. But once I got an e6, you were toasted. You know, here in the game, if I get this in, I thought you were in trouble. Well, I guess you could play f5, lock it up. Try f5 and lock it up. I don't have any open files. It's hard to break through. But the computer says it's equal. I don't know. I mean, maybe. I can't get through. So this was a blunder. You lose the game on that move. All right. That was a poor decision to take on e6. PayPal had a bad game. I mean, Rao. Yeah, what was this about? I had this position years ago, and I took on c5. It was like 1993. Really one of my best games from that time. It was the first time I beat this really strong player in Boston at our club. And he's a very strong FIDE master. But, you know, fundamentally taking on c5, it doesn't seem right, you know. So here we go. And then c4 is interesting. So there's games going back to 1976. Shimon Kagan, I played his brother in Australia. I guess this guy is stronger than the brother. Hartston Kagan, 1976. Bishop f1. And then you played a theoretical novelty here. I was really surprised by this move. He's not here. I don't think that Rao is here, but anyway. I have no idea who this is. You know, it could have been Thomas Treinson. It was a funny way to play it, but apparently I was better all the way. h5 obviously is a really dangerous move, and I I thought a long time here about what to do after h5, and I found the best move. This is not an easy move to find, in my opinion, knight h4. So I'm really proud of myself for finding this move. Keeping him off of f5 and playing for f4, f5 myself. You know, I think this was a star move by white. So instead of e4 earlier, bishop d2, yeah, in the Benko. Yeah. Thomas Treinson, he equalized at one point. He's playing the black side of a bird, but why a6? Okay, it's not so bad. It's not necessary, but maybe it's not so bad. Okay, a6. It costs a little time. But here you should definitely prevent the doubling of pawns. Like, you know. You should play rook c8. Even queen c7 is possible. Don't let me just double your pawns for free. White is better after that. I knew this was Tomas, because he likes to make adventurous queen moves. And then you tricked me into playing a e5 somehow. I saw your knight on e7, and I thought, okay, e5 is going to win a pawn, and then you moved the knight, and I still thought I was winning a pawn. But it was like, you just go back to e7. Why did I do this? This was stupid. I shouldn't play e5. e5 is a really dumb move. It makes my pawns inflexible. So after this, he's back with a little bit of chances. I should not have done that. But somehow, you equalized. You had c4. What? Look at this. Takes, knight takes. If I take with the b pawn, I guess my knight is kind of messed up. If I take this way, you have d3 check. Is this right? This isn't good. So what's the problem? What am I missing here? D takes c4. h5. So just an Arsenal fan, like long-term pawn sacrifice. Okay, well, better than nothing. You know, undouble your pawns at least. So apparently you equalized at one point. Where was that? No, that was back here. You equalized where? When you played knight h4. But I don't get it. Is it really equal? You had c4. Oh, my queen is attacked. Yeah, you had it when my queen was attacked, but knight takes e7. Oh my gosh. So then it's not a pawn sack. You just liquidate your double pawns. Okay, so I messed up allowing that, and then I'm just in control again. And you almost managed to trade queens, and still you're worse. So the end game. What about this end game? I don't think you should trade on e4. Keep the tension here. Queen d5 or king f7. With queen e4, you're upgrading my pawns to a passed pawn status. It's kind of like an exchange Roy Lopez, or some kind of exchange Lopez, where I have created a passed pawn, you have no counterplay. So anything is better than doing this, you know, even retreating or something. But I think after this, your position is very difficult. I don't know if it can be saved. I'm not sure you should trade knights either, but... And another thing that you should probably consider is sacrificing a pawn here with c4, because it would make me take and have to, like, block it up. I don't know if this is possible to defend. You know, it may not be necessary to sacrifice this pawn, but I would consider it. Is this a winning position for white? I do not know. I mean, it feels like it should be, but the computer is evaluating at 1.3, which doesn't seem convincing. So let's see, king e7, g4. We'll just play the best moves the computer comes up with. Waiting. I can always like offer a trade of bishops. You go back. I can move my king. Then this is what it does. See, it does this eventually. It sacks the pawn to block my king from getting through. Looks like it's lost for black. If he has to play c5, it's kind of like a clear pawn down. It's difficult to say, but a really difficult ending. All right, let's go back to Arsenal fan. Mr. Slow, rather. Mr. Slow, we go in order. Oof. So Mr. Slow was the weird Queen's Gambit decline thing. And this was a sloppier game, looks like. Standard opening. I exchanged here. Pretty, look at that score. The top 5 games, black has 3 wins and 2 draws. Makes you want to play the ready with white, huh? Just an anomaly. I mean, white's overall score is 29% wins, 18% losses, 53% draws. But it's kind of ugly when you look. You see Kramnik lost. No, Kramnik won with black. So won with black. Aronian won with black. Yeah, it's hard to find wins here with white at the top. But among weaker players. So you could take back with a piece too, but this is normal. Now I did queen c2. And you play knight on bd7. Now there's this idea. I didn't see that. That's kind of cool. Bogdandan. So knight c3, novelty, c5, d4, rook c8. We're back in theory. Rook a c1. I played rook a d1. Halifax, Nova Scotia. Halifax is like, isn't that like the stuff that's made out of, what is it? Rook a d1. What's wrong with rook a d1? The computer doesn't like it. Okay, whatever. Mr. Slow happens to know the theory here. He plays like Halvax. Queen c7. Now knight h4. Oh my god. Of course. Inducing g6. And if you take, I could just take with a rook. I was on the right track, but I did the shelf. So we're following a game from 2019. Mr. Slow plays the novelty c4 now. If g6, where do I go? That's the question. Could play queen f4, but then what happens if queen f4? If I just offer a trade of queens? You're better. Wow. So that's lame. I was going to play queen h3. That's what this dude did. It's a very strange position for the queen, though. I'm not an expert on these Queen's Indian things. Apparently after h5, Sadikosova, is that a real person? She'd be like competing for the women's world championship. h5, Sadikosova. I guess queen f5 just isn't really the best move. I don't know what Mr. Slow. Let's see what he did. Oh, you did c4 novelty. So I got a good position, but I hesitated here. I played knight e5 on the next move. I could have played it right away. Why did I hesitate? You know, this is stupid. I did rook d c1. I wasted a whole tempo. Now he has time to do the Thomas Strengthen maneuver with queen b8. I thought I was good. g6. And now I got tempted into this thing that wasn't that good. No? Or is it okay? Knight d7, g takes f5, I have a better structure. It was okay. I just have to play like Magnus now. Knight d1, Karpov style. What a beautiful move. Opening up pre-zygote. Let's keep it, family friendly here, Acerbate. They're talking about zygotes. Bishop h3, bishop c8, and now, yeah, I did it. The temptation got the best of me. I totally missed. I did not see knight d1. But I also didn't know it was Mr. Slow. If I had known it was Mr. Slow, I would have probably forced a draw or something with bishop g2, bishop b7, bishop h3, offer a draw. I didn't see the idea of knight d1 though, so I got stuck out there. First I took here. This is still okay. Wow, this move is even okay. No, that's analysis. I should take first and then go knight b5. I was afraid that would make it worse. But now I can play knight a7. Oh my god. That's what I wanted to do originally, because I'm on c4. So bishop d7, rook c4, and then I'm saving my knight. I'm rescuing it. Call in the California Fire Brigade. It's saved. The way I played it, I got my own knight trapped, and then I had to do this desperation. And Mr. Slow was better. Yeah, I knew you were better. But I didn't know if it was Mr. Slow. Damn, I'm lucky I beat him. I kick his knight out, or he removed his knight, and now I'm better. So here you voluntarily brought your knight out of e4. What do you do, though? Why does it matter? Aren't I going to play f3 no matter what? Like rook here, f3. You have knight g5, so it's a tempo. But again, what does it matter? Bishop f1. Knight e6 tempo, hitting d4. It looks like I can equalize. But voluntarily retreating your knight, and then I got out of danger. f4 turns out it was a good move. I didn't think so, but I really thought this was a different player. I didn't think it was Mr. Slow. And I'm just totally... Okay, he's in time pressure. It was a different time control. He has to adjust. Acerbate's a little late for the simul now. So Mr. Slow collapsed there. Looks like I did manage to almost screw it up at one point here. E5 was a mistake. I was in time pressure. No, I have plenty of time. E5 was a mistake. Wow. F5 was better. E5 was a mistake because of king b7, and you missed it. Zygotes be zygotes. Aspirate, let zygotes be zygotes. You know, let's just move on. All right, Arsenal fan finally. The draw of the day. Perfect game by Slagi, according to Kamsky. He gives bonus analysis with every training game. C4, E6, knight C3, bloop, 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 and then bloop. So this is oddly not a very common continuation. Oh, it just hit me. Okay, so the problem is you have A3. Knight C6, A3, take, 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 take. Why does white score 38% after Knight C6? You can do A3. And now if I take, you take with the knight. You don't have to do this stupid structure. And if I take, you take. And so if I take, you take. And I take. And you take. I don't know which way to take. But white is a little bit better here, obviously. I think it's obvious. So this is a bit of a problem for me. So that's why knight c6 is inaccurate, I would guess. Computer doesn't hate it, but it's like after a3, what do? I have to do this, but I hate this, you know? I hate to do this. I hate these structures. So I shouldn't really do that move order, but whatever. I got away with it. So we sort of transpose back to something normal now. And wow, so c5 is the best move. Somebody's been studying. c5 is the best move, according to Stockfish, but it's rarely played. It's 5-0. Oh my god. It's 5-0. This move is 5-0. Can you believe that? Dude, I almost played e5 immediately. The computer likes e5. Yeah, most people play cd5, and it's like a standard position. This is a very standard position after knight takes. Millions of games. So wow, I suspected this was like an inaccuracy. It was played by one of the other Portishes, Ferenc Portish. So his brother is an IM. I think there's a second brother too. But anyways, I think they're both alive. I'm not 100% sure. I know that Laius is alive because he used to live near my old apartment. But the brother is still alive because I think he popped up on Facebook as like a friend suggestion or something. That doesn't mean anything. But I never played the brother or really talked to him. Brother has 2 games here. C5. My b6 is a TN. I was gonna play e5. I was like all ready to like make the move, and then I was like, well, yeah, I don't have to, right? So this is a totally new position for over the board. Never been played. This is weird. So bishop e5, I can play like a Rogozin and go here. Quite interesting. It's very French-like. It's almost surprising this has never happened. 12 games and no one played b6 here. That's pretty shocking. Now Svitan has like a kid who's a good player. All right. b6 TN, cb6, ab6, and I'm fine. So you're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to play bishop b5. And I would have probably played bishop d7. So apparently the point is you have this weird move knight a4 now. I don't know. I think it's kind of hard to judge that. You know, you played a more straightforward way, but it looks like now we got a reasonable game. I went here first. Now, if you wanted to play Bishop C2, why didn't you play it right away? Oh, because it, no, I mean you could play it, right? You could play Bishop C2 right away, right? So, like, because you didn't play it, no, but it doesn't do anything. You could play this right away. I mean, I take what you take with the pawn. You don't like the structure, taking with the pawn? Well, anyway, you did A3, so I could take here. Oh, now you can take with the knight. Well, anyway, I thought I should have traded the bishops when I had the chance, you know, and I should have. But then I didn't realize you could avoid the exchange. So I just like, whatever, I'll just go back. And then you went there, and I was like, maybe I should have done that. The computer likes this move. This is good too. Here. So it's kind of counterintuitive stuff going on here. Bishop B2 feels like a mistake, but I was afraid it was going to be a ghost piece. If I do, you know, something else, like whatever, you know, your knight, my bishop just sits there, and like, what's it going to do? This move is kind of funny because I have some weaknesses on the light squares, but, you know, big deal. But you ended up being very solid as a result of that. This is also an odd move because I'm trading off your bad bishop. Maybe you should just trade. But you wanted your bad bishop. You wanted that cheapo, right? The cheapo was important for Arsenal fan. So you're slightly worse. Apparently, wow, B5. I didn't have a clue. This is a really bad move to stop knight C4. Well, it's not a big deal, you know, necessarily. I mean, you didn't want to give me your bishop. Later, you invoked the possibility of taking with the piece with this move. You reinforced E4. It was like, what do you want to do? You want to take with the piece on E3? No, you took with the pawn anyway. You could have taken with the piece, though. I thought you might. You dogmatically overvalued bishop pair. What's the Nimzo? You know, I'm supposed to be playing against your bishop pair. It's kind of a bad. I know it's not a typical Nimzo, right? I have this thing where, because I used to play the King's Indian, I turn every Nimzo into a King's Indian. If it's possible, I'll turn it into a King's Indian. So I did that here. Yeah, it's hard to guess this was a Nimzo. Now, and then E4 was really, wow. The computer thinks I'm better, but I don't think it's so easy if you're not a computer to prove this is better. Like, realistically, what am I going to do? So I just played a neutral move now, Queen D7. The computer will say, okay, I'm clearly better. But I mean, okay, where do I break through? How do I break through here? I know that black is better, but, you know, theoretical is one thing, but show me how I break through, because I don't see it, you know. It's not easy. Am I going to play F5? I mean, it's true you don't have a lot of play, but I just didn't see how I break through. I have a nice position, whatever. So there's a funny move the computer finds. This for example, I didn't see. I would need more time, you know. But okay. It's a very technical advantage for black. It's not so easy, you know. And against you, you're playing fast. It's not going to be easy. So, and then you got bishop c4 and you went, and I just traded. Yeah, okay. I know I'm a tiny bit better here, but I mean, I'm realistically, I accept that it's probably going to be a draw. This never occurred to me. That would be a very strong move. Yeah, probably you shouldn't play d5. I don't know. It looks like this was premature because I have e5. You could try g4. It looks dangerous. Better for you to just sit. And it's going to be hard for black to make progress. Yeah, the e5 f5 is dangerous because it's like a Sicilian now. This happens in the Najdorf and Scheveningen. You know, I'm gonna go with the active. My pawn majority is going now. You know, you're actually worse. All right, I didn't see that. Bozo's Chess Emporium played bullet chess. So this is an actual line. Yeah, I felt uncomfortable here. Look at the score. People play d4. I had no idea what I was doing when he played knight a6. You know, I've played this line quite a bit with white, and I never had anyone do knight a6 yet. 91 games. So I wasn't sure. I mean, I figured I should double the pawns. But if I play d4... Yeah, I mean, maybe. Maybe I should play d4. It's a tough one. Look how bad white's score is with d4. It is natural. But you know in the Caro-Kann how that pawn is always under fire. Either black plays for c5 or it just attacks it. Or so d3 is lower maintenance. But g3 better to just... This is funny. This is a move. Abasov and Najdich. Miklos Nemeth. Just stops knight before. None of that. None of that will happen. Not today. Yeah, so that can swing in there. So if you play d4, the main move is h5. My opponent played that like he had studied a chessable course or something. Pridorozhny versus Dreyev. So I think he was still playing his chessable course against d4 when he played h5 here. And oddly enough, this is black's main move. That's why they go c3. Is the issue with d4 knight? Like, yeah, maybe. It just feels like I should get my pieces developed, you know? Especially my king side. That's all. d4 takes time. I figured, yeah, I'll just meet it with d3. Now bishop g4, nachos. Dionysi. Anatoly nachos. Yeah, you see the pressure. Now my queen can be kind of overloaded. So this is interesting. I hadn't faced knight a6 before, and I don't play the four knights, or the two knights variation too much. But he's following a chessable course, and I'm like, at first I was scared, and I was like, well, what are you gonna do? Like play rook takes h4? If you play h4 and I take it, like I'm not castled kingside, whatever. He can't do this. Like, come on, bro. I'm not even castled. You know, go ahead and do h4. Yeah, so h5 is bad. But still, I could easily go south in this position. E5 is... And this is our arsenal, suggests the amazing bishop g5. I don't think that works. There was a technical problem. Something like pawn takes, queen takes e5 check, queen e7. But maybe you had a different idea, like taking with a knight or something. You want to do this, like sack a piece on c6 or something? Yeah. This particular variation doesn't work. Yeah, but I mean, you know, it's your childish creativity. It's a great idea. I love this. With childish creativity and flair. It's like, remember when you're a little kid and everything is like wonderful? There's butterflies floating around and fireflies and you're happy and... No, you don't remember that. Sorry. I was lucky enough to have that. I was optimistic in the beginning. E5. Here. This is actually a mistake. I have no idea how strong my opponent was. I was afraid he was like the 2800 guy. But he wasn't. And I took his a7 pawn. Yum. This is pretty funny. Yeah. This was a good game. I played alright. Trading queens. You can give it up. Alright. So, and then we got Bozo and Someone on Sound finally. Wait, that was Bozo. Okay. So Someone on Sound is the last one. So is he here? He's still trying to make his PayPal donation. Wow, what a good game. 7 CPL by both sides. But I was in trouble, man. I was in trouble. You made a mistake, and I made an inaccuracy. And we both got 7 CPL. Yeah, but he scared me. He was like, what did I miss? What did you just do? So, in this position, I remembered I played the wrong move last time. So, my second game ever in this variation, the story was that I had prepared it to play for someone like 2 years ago, and then the game was something different. It didn't happen. So I never actually played this line, but I remembered it, and so I played it against you last time, and now we got it again. But the thing was, like, I remember clearly that Queen D3 is the line, or the main line. So that was the only one I really looked at. It's hard to see Bishop takes knight as an error. So you came up with the computer variation, knight on D to E2, and I'm like, well, what is that? I didn't know that's a thing. So I went totally missing Bishop takes C6 check. If it was an over the board game, I would have fallen out of my like cheap office chair. You know, a lot of chess clubs have those, and poker clubs. You know those really cheap office chairs that like collapse sometimes? I would have just done that right now. I just played D4. No, I mean, I was sure that, like, I thought you were just going to play, like, knight E4 and we would take, and it would just be, like, I don't know, some position. I totally missed Bishop takes C6 check. So I'm supposed to play the Nimzo with a double pin now? Why can't you castle? So take, castles. Naj Kalman. Oof. I don't know who that is. Castles. But anyway, this is funny. So you're like, what did you do? What are you doing? I don't understand. Committed suicide. And then he takes my pawn. And I'm like, oh, okay. But you're like assuming this is horrible for me. Maybe it's not so bad. But I was sure I would make further mistakes. That's the problem. I have the instinct that black has compensation here. But I'm not sure I have the technique to play it well enough, and I probably didn't. It looks like I must have made some kind of mistake. No? Queen trade is okay. But first I played the right move. At first I wanted to play Bishop C5, but I realized that Bishop E3 is too good. This was maybe one of my better moves, because this is just much easier for you. I don't want to trade my bishop pair off necessarily. So, like, this is way better. And then, of course, you have to see the simple trick, take, and someone that's out would never miss that. And you're right, of course. I'm right. I know. But, that doesn't mean it's easy to play. Minus 0.6 is enough for it to be unpleasant. And I probably wouldn't repeat it. Especially against you. I could get away with this against some noob, with impunity. But against somebody really accurate, this is torturous for black. So I didn't know what the best move was. Looks like I played it all right. Took the pawn, and now here. Yeah, I thought you were going to play like Bishop A3. But your move is better. It keeps an eye on my A pawn, and it prevents me from going down on the 7th, and your bishop takes up this huge roll on D4. Here, I guess I could have tried something better. Bishop D7 is weird because my bishop's very active on G4. On D7, it can be attacked more easily. So, I don't know. Yeah, this move was I must make another mistake at some point. I'm hoping I like checkmate you, you know? But bishop d4 is too easy to find. So this is a big mistake. Okay. So for some reason the computer doesn't flag this move, but it looks like it's a clear mistake. Yeah, like if you look at the position, if I get this where you have to give me your bishop, suddenly your position, these extra double pawns are like garbage. And my bishop's way stronger than your knight. So this should get a question mark, rook e2. This was a huge mistake. It's not true that I may just won an accuracy. This is at least an inaccuracy, probably a mistake. Big, big mistake. It's just a waste of time. It would have been better to do knight e5, but I just totally didn't see it. Now you have f3. f3? What's wrong with knight e5? Rook f2. And I'm really groveling now. 2 pawns down. So f3 is extremely strong. This isn't as bad. So you missed that. And then here I got a little scared. I saw knight f6 and I was going to play it, you know, and I second guessed myself. This is structure looks horrible, but I'm fine. I'm fine. My bishop's just too strong. You have this horrible white squares, and your pawns are all weak. You're not winning this. You know, it's not happening. So I second guessed myself and played h5. Then you have this. Then I didn't know where to go, and now this. And then I'm like, I almost played like king h7 or something. No, I almost played knight h6 here, and I thought, this looks so stupid. You know, it looks so stupid. These pieces, like bishop on f5, knight on h6. So I played this hoping that I wasn't busted. Yeah, you shouldn't take. You have some way to keep the pressure here. Rook e5, bishop g6. My pieces remain a little bit tied up. Yeah, this is okay for me. Too much back rank problem for you. And then here I thought about this, but I was afraid of knight d6. But it looks like if this was a tournament game, like the World Senior or something, I should definitely be more careful. King g7 was better. This is a draw. Rook d7 is better than rook b7. I have no idea why. Yeah, and I'm definitely getting tortured here. Yeah, I thought you would go back. I think objectively, you might be able to make it into some kind of endgame with a pawn up and try to win. But I'm happy to get rid of the queenside pawns. And then here there's a funny moment where I really thought about h3. Wow, it just loses right away. Okay. Not here. Alright, never mind. I totally missed that you had that. Right, rook h6 right away. That would have been a good move. Can you imagine how angry I would have been? I would have like raged if I go here and you had rook h6. What a stupid idea. You found f takes g. Very good move. So it's always 0-0 till it's not. But we got to that awkward position where it felt like I had to be really careful. Why is someone challenging me? Laura Palmer. That's from Twin Peaks, right? Isn't Laura Palmer the character from Twin Peaks? Rook b3, king h6, king f3, rook c4 here. We're always drawing. It's always a draw. But this feels passive, you know? Yeah. So when I went back, right? See how easily I can fuck this up. King h6 is a draw. Well, I would play king h6 if I didn't think it was bad, because it's less passive. But I thought you had rook f7. Rook f7, rook c6, king e4. What's the point? Check. Okay. Check. Oh no. Oh no. But there's no stalemate. I looked at this. Rook c4 is a draw. That's cutting it a little too close for me. I'm sorry. But this is cutting it a little too close. g5 check. I think I'll pass on this. Check here. I'd rather not, you know. I'm drawing by a tempo there. That's Linda Palmer. Laura Palmer from Belarus. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's Linda. But I swear that was the name of the character who died in the opening of Twin Peaks. Like the death that they're investigating, or I can't remember now. Sounds familiar. Man, I can't believe you watched Twin Peaks. So yeah, so king g8, it's a dead draw. But it still feels like you're cutting it kind of close here. It's always 0-0. No. Oh, for a second it's like 0.4. No. This is... Oh, he's up by 0.1. No. It's a draw. You would, Arsenal. This is a family channel. Oh, now you're better, actually. Wow. Look at the final position. Some of the sound is subtly better by 0.2. Does that reflect that in the point? It's negative 0.1 over there. Look at that. If you look at the graph, it says 58 king g2 advantage negative 0.1. That's a very accurate evaluation right there. Your pawn's overextended. After rook takes h6, your g4 pawn is overextended. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Tournament will be determined to be TBD, to be determined Tuesday or Wednesday. I'll let you know. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Sorry for the messed up Sunday Simul. All right, Chess Zebra. We know what you guys do in your free time. I'm out of here. I'll see you Tuesday or Wednesday with tournament. Oh, someone at Sound got the donation in 25 minutes ago. Thank you. All right, guys. $10. We're up to $18.32.22. Thanks for the donations, guys. Sorry for the busted Simul night, but power is out of our control.